we want to review how to create a lead all the way through the selling process within Aurora. Please make sure that you have credentials for our own tenant portal, which is ESP Aurora. If you don't have that, feel free to lean on another YouTube to see how to get that. All right, let's go ahead and move forward. So very first thing you want to do is go ahead and log into Aurora, go to your left-hand toolbar, choose projects, and from projects, you're going to choose add new project. That'll bring you to this screen. From the new project selection, you want to input that property address, choose it from the drop-down menu, select it. Insert that homeowner's name, first and last, and then the organization. In this case, it would be ESP-CA, and choose your team name. Now, once that address populates, if you're not happy with the location or maybe it's inaccurate or between two homes, that's all right. Just drag and drop accordingly. So all you got to do is use your mouse, grab it, and go. From there, you'll click create, and that'll bring you to this screen here. Now, this is your dashboard. Very first thing I encourage everyone to do is make sure that first and last name is input for the customer profile. Update that email, update the phone number. If you don't know the email and phone number just yet, use an example email, phone number as well. Energy usage. Make sure you include the utility provider and exact usage details. You can do that on a monthly basis, annual basis, or a myriad of other input options. All I can say is make sure it's very accurate and matches the bill, because lenders are now checking all utility bills to make sure it's detailed, thorough, and has the right rate schedules. If you are a care client, you need to make sure you put care right here, or you will miss NTP, which is notice to proceed, and a re-sign is going to have to take place. So with that being said, just know that all the details of energy usage need to be input. From there, let's go ahead and go back to the dashboard and begin creating your design. No need for site model service, requesting for Eagle View or anything like that. We've given everybody access here at ESP. So very first thing you should do here is click add new design. And from the screen, you're going to go ahead and select roof, AI smart roof. Now you'll notice there's site and system. So the very first thing we need to do is build that roof. We're going to allow the AI channel to go ahead and do that within Aurora. This takes approximately 30 seconds. It's very quick. This is another reason we've pivoted to Aurora. It's accurate and quick. So I'm a big fan of this. I actually really like it. The ridge line and hips, valleys all mimic the house. So we're going to go ahead and keep this. And from here, we're going to go ahead and choose system and choose auto designer. From auto designer, it's going to bring up the preset values. Now you can choose your target offset. Maybe it's 120. Choose your panels, 410 or 430s. Micro inverters, go ahead and choose your micros. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and run Auto Designer. So Auto Designer is running. It's going to place panels in all of the best spots, hopefully according to your homeowner's wants, needs, and goals. You can turn off panels later, move them accordingly. We've given everybody design mode. So if you're not a big fan of this, you can make it better and enhance it. So at this time, I think I want to add some panels on my own, right, in a better spot. So I chose panels, modules, manually placed. And again, I want to choose the same panels as what I did earlier. And now I can manually place panels where I think, oh, this might be a better fit, right? 2 over here and 2 over here, not my favorite. So let's go ahead and simulate that system. We've got panels everywhere that we need. Once we simulate this system, we can go back into sales mode and we can adjust accordingly. All right, so that is completed. We're going to choose dismiss. We're going to go to sales mode. From sales mode, we have all the tools left to right. So usage, make sure your analysis is correct. Choose home. You can turn panels on and off. Recalculate if need be. So in this case, I'm removing 4 panels from the system. We're going to stay on 1 array. And I think our target zone is going to be closer to 120 at this point. Now, I think it's a fair assessment to say do not provide the homeowner with annual production details just yet. And the reason being is that there's APIs in the background with lenders, right? So once you choose your lender, then your production values will update because there are conservative values coming from the lender. So yeah, it's just a little something, something. It's quirky, right? So just know that. Don't quote out production value just yet. So just remember that number though, 11,534. Okay. And then in this case, homeowner's happy. We're going to go ahead and move to the battery storage side. From here, choose your battery. You can update the quantity of the battery if you need more. Then you have operating mode. If you were to choose backup, you have partial and home to decide on, or you can choose self-consumption. Self-consumption combats time of use the best. Our adder sheet will differentiate between the two, so make sure your pricing is correct along the way. So in this case, I want to go ahead and stick with, I think backup mode is what my family is going to want. It's just that peace of mind. Grid goes down, the refrigerator still stays on, right? So from there, we can go to the next one. Now, if you're choosing pricing, pricing is only dedicated towards ownership values, a customer payment feature, right? So homeowners not doing TPO, they are either getting a bank loan to finance this. That's the only reason for this slide. Now, most people are doing TPO or what's called a PPA, power purchase agreement, in which case, if you do not need to use this screen. If you're on a PPA, bypass this screen and you're going to go to financing. From financing, go ahead and choose your appropriate lender of choice. Make sure you have credentials for that lender. If you haven't been onboarded with a lender, make sure you do that now. Choose the rate of increase that you want for that homeowner. So 0.29935 in this case. I'll choose 3.5. And then we're going to go ahead and let this load. Now, if it doesn't load, and I'm actually happy this happened, it did not occur, right? So I'm going to go ahead and refresh my page. It's just a couple of antics. Most likely it's because I have 3 tabs of Aurora open at the same time. And from here, I had to go to financing, and maybe we will do complete. That's going to make it fetch different finance products. And now I'm going to go to infant. Yeah, great. We're moving forward. So it's pulling solar rate per kilowatt hour and the EPC price per watt. And it's all based on sun hours. So it's calculating all of these payments, right? Pulling a lot of data. Now you'll get a notice from Enfin saying, hey, your performance settings have changed. That's because it's gathering data from the API webhooks associated with the lender, which is why your production values will change because it's integrating a whole bunch of new data in the background. So safe to say you can always just dismiss this. It's nothing. So at this point, maybe I want to choose 25 cents for the homeowner. It creates a savings. It's a lesser payment, some capture and control, right? However, the EPC price per watt, before you even choose this, make sure all adders are already factored in. You got to do that manually. So if you have a $2 in adders and you're at, let's call it a baseline of $4, 4 plus the $2 in adders, that puts us at $6. That means great. This is above $6. This is going to yield a positive commission. So 722 is safe to choose. We're going to go ahead and click save. Once we choose save, it's going to pull that rate schedule, the escalation, and the monthly payment. And while it's doing that, I think it's safe to say you can do the drop-down method and you can check that and verify the annual production. It was 11,500, now it's 11,300. So slight dip in production, a little bit of conservativeness coming from the lender. That's okay. Now you can give that homeowner some details. Hey, we got 113%. That's fully verified. The lender will back you up for the full 25 years on the production. And now we just got to get you qualified. As simple as clicking apply now. For most lenders, when you click apply now, it will appear on your screen and it will automatically send, assuming the email was updated, the credit application to the homeowner. So homeowner gets the application, fill that out. All of the docs will then be sent to the homeowner thereafter. So just complete the stipulations, if any, and complete the agreement, and you're moving forward. You're rocking and rolling in the right way. The only thing that comes from Aurora is the apply now icon, and the lenders automatically send. That's what I'm trying to get at, is the lenders will take the next steps once credit approval has been initiated. So let's say the homeowner's not ready to sign and they just need a proposal. Good news. You can go ahead and choose the share icon here at the top right. You have a few different options. You have send web proposal, and you can put in the homeowner's email address and send it that way. Or you can choose sales mode PDF, where you send it from your own email. You just download that PDF and send it to the client. Now, one thing I like to do is just copy the link. You can copy the link, send it to the homeowner as a text message and say, here you go. Ease of reference. When they're in bed, they can just be on their phone and check it out. Anyways, from there, if you do not like the proposal, let's say there are some key ingredients you no longer want to have in here, like the compare pre and post solar schedule. Maybe this isn't as accurate as you'd like it to be. That's okay. Go ahead and click the 3 horizontal lines. They're at the top left. Scroll down to edit. And from the edit mode, you can actually choose bill overview and turn that off. And when you turn that off, that page is now gone from your proposal analysis. So you are in control. Choose your destiny. The more you know, the better your experience is going to be and the more sales you can accumulate. I strongly encourage everybody to go to the top right. That's a life preserver. It's here to help you. It's a resource center. Join the Aurora Academy. Do the training. Get logged in. Get the Solar 101 completed, and you'll know more or as much as me, at least by doing so, because that is what I did to be able to teach you. So log into Aurora Academy, become a pro, teach your friends how to do this, your associates. And yeah, thanks for choosing ESP. Thanks, everybody.